7 Steps to Clarity. This series, titled 7 Steps to Clarity, is designed to help emerging women leaders who have completed more than a decade in their workspace but now find themselves going through a career stagnation. So, over the next few weeks, we'll explore practical steps to understand the underlying reason for career setbacks, how to navigate power dynamics, and effectively manage office politics. By the end of the series, you will have, through these 7 steps, or rather tools, how you could take control of your career and achieve the milestones you've been striving for. Meet Rebecca Brown. She is a senior consultant in an IT firm with more than a decade of experience, a high performer with a good track record of successful launches and project deliveries. As a project lead with over a decade of experience and a good track record, it was 2 years ago that Rebecca was promoted, and since then, she has been quite successful in delivering the most complex 3 consecutive projects. This made Rebecca quite confident that her upcoming appraisal would be a major milestone in her career. So, in addition to the project work that she was doing, Rebecca also took some initiatives to volunteer and collaborate with HR department on extracurricular activities just to boost her visibility and sharpen her networking skills. She thought that she was doing everything right and was moving in the right direction. And then the appraisal happened, and after the appraisals, the results left her, including her colleagues, in a shock. Not only was she passed over for the promotion she had been counting on, but the feedback on her voluntary work was unexpectedly negative. This left her feeling both furious and dejected. Rebecca felt as if she had hit a wall with no clear way out. She really couldn't understand what and where had gone wrong. And in this phase of confusion, dejection, and disappointment, Rebecca reached out to me for guidance and a strategy so that it could help her deal with the current complex world of power dynamics and office politics at her workspace. And thus began our coaching journey. This 7 Steps to Clarity series, just like Rebecca, is an intent to help you gain the clarity you need to break from career stagnation. So, over the next few weeks, we'll explore these practical steps, the way I had helped Rebecca, and get into the 7-step tools which will help you kind of take control of your career, get a perspective, and figure out what really is wrong. Majorly, the questions and the work I and Rebecca did will be part of the series, and it will help you to learn along with me and Rebecca, and also kind of work along with me. So how you could do that is just pause the video, grab a pen and a paper, and as we take each one step at a time, do the work along with us. Let's get started. The step 1 is where I asked Rebecca, it started with a question: what are my core strengths and passions, and are they being utilized in my current role? So her first step of Rebecca was to take an inward journey and give an overview of how well is she aware of her core strength and passions, and it's connect with her current role. Sometimes, friends, when we are confused as to despite our best efforts, we are not really reaping the desirable outcomes, specifically at the workspace, we need to take a step back, and that's what I asked Rebecca to do, where we have to take an inward journey and start with understanding or even paying attention to whether or not we know what our core strengths and passions are, and are they being utilized in my current role. And this is what we found. As an example, here's what we found with Rebecca's case. From her narrative, I found that her core strength and passion were communication skills. She was quite organized and methodical, observant and analytical, and had good interpersonal skills. But when I asked her, are they being utilized in her current role? Her answer to that, if you pay attention to this part, was only to a partial extent. Because a project that currently she was part of, along with while she was also doing some volunteer HR work, the scope of the project kind of limit the use of her analytical skills because a lot of it was out and beyond her control. So overall, her interpersonal skills and communication skills, or being a bit methodical, was being utilized, wherein there were other skills like, let's say, in this given case, her analytical skills were quite strong. However, they were beyond the limit and use of this project. And it was where Rebecca was more enmeshed in the project. And then with the time that she got doing certain other things without realizing that to what extent in her present role as an emerging leader was missing. What was it that was the unspoken in the environment that she was not able to grasp? And what was it that she should pay attention to? Are you ready to take your first step towards a clearer, more empowered career path? If your answer is yes, I invite you to join me for a free consultation call where you will get a glimpse of the transformative coaching work we can do together. If you're not ready to start coaching just yet, that's okay. You can also join my community by signing up for my weekly newsletter. Alongside this, on the resource page of the website, you'll also receive a free guide to help you gain clarity during a crisis. And besides that, in addition to it, there's a 7-week email course designed to equip anyone who are looking for a tool to navigate workplace challenges. It's up to you, whichever way you may want to stay connected with me. So let's connect and you start your journey to success. All the links that you need to access and stay connected are in the description box of this video. Thank you, and I'll talk soon.